Jose Protagio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Villalonda, popularly known as Jose Rizal, was born on June 19, 1861 in the small town of Calamba, Laguna. His father, Francisco Ignacio Alejandro Mercado, was an industrious farmer whom Rizal called a model father, was born on May 11, 1818. While his mother, Teodora Morales de Quintas Alonso, a highly cultured woman, whom Rizal called a loving and prudent mother, was born on November 9, 1827. Rizal was the seventh child in a family of 11 children, with 9 girls and 2 boys. The eldest sister of Rizal, Saturnina Rizal, was born on 1850 and was dead by 1913. Pasiano Rizal is the only brother of Rizal and was the second child. He studied at San Jose College in Manila and became a farmer and was later on a general of the Philippine Revolution. The third child was Narcisa Rizal, who was both a teacher and a musician. The fourth child, however, was Olympia Rizal, who died in 1887 from childbirth. The fifth child was Lucia Rizal, born in 1857 and died on 1919. The sixth child was Maria Rizal, born in 1859 and dead by 1945. The seventh child, however, was always unmentioned and was always unknown who was because of a miscarriage. The eighth child was Concepcion Rizal, who died because of a sickness at the age of 3. The ninth child, Josefa Rizal, was an epileptic and died because she was a spinster. The 10th child was Trinidad Rizal, who died a spinster, and the last of the family to die. And the youngest child was Soledad Rizal, who had no inkling of her death.
First teacher of Rizal was his mother. He learned at the age of 3 the alphabet and the prayers. The private tutor of Rizal were Maestro Celestino, Maestro Lucas, and Leon Monroy. Rizal entered in 1872 in Ateneo and graduated on March 23, 1877 with a degree of Bachelor in Arts. University of Santo Tomas was under Dominicans. During his first term in 1877 to 1878 in UST, he studied cosmology, metaphysics, and history of philosophy. In May of 1882, Jose Rizal got a ship to Spain without informing his parents of his true intentions. Rizal went to Singapore, Colombo, and through Suez Canal before reaching Europe. On May 3, 1882, Rizal reached Spain and enrolled at the Universidad Central de Madrid. On June 1884, he graduated with a medical degree at the age of 23. After completing his studies in Spain, Rizal went to Paris and Germany for his specialization in ophthalmology. He chose this course of medicine because he wanted to cure his mother's growing eye ailment. During his stay in Paris, Rizal registered in the clinic of Dr. Louis Wecker, who was treating 50 to 100 patients a day and therefore was considered as a leading ophthalmologist back then. Rizal's sojourn in Europe includes places like Naples and Marseilles, Barcelona, Madrid, Paris to Berlin, Heidelberg, Leipzig and Dresden, Berlin, Blumentritt and Litmeritz, Italy, Prague, Linz, Switzerland, and Geneva. Jose Rizal lived in Europe for 10 years. During the European Cold War, he also began writing novels. Rizal finished his first book, The Noli Me Tangere. There are 9 significant women in Rizal's life. They were Segunda Katigbak, Leonor Valenzuela, Leonor Rivera, Consuelo Ortiga, San, Gertrude Beckett, Nellie Boston, Suzanne Jacobi, and Josephine Brocken. Having traveled extensively in Europe, Asia, and America, he mastered 22 languages. This includes Greek, Hebrew, Chinese, English, Japanese, Russian, Spanish, Filipino, Arabic, German, Swedish, Portuguese, Malay, Sanskrit, Italian, and other native dialects. A versatile genius, Rizal was a sculptor, architect, poet, economist, businessman, artist, educator, ethnologist, historian, inventor, novelist, journalist, farmer, cartoonist, ophthalmologist, musician, sociologist, and many more. On December 26, 1896, the military court trial Jose Rizal and found him guilty of rebellion, sedition, and conspiracy. The Spanish authority believes that Rizal writings started the rebellion. On December 29 at 6 a.m., Rafael Dominguez granted before Rizal his death sentence. At around 7 a.m. of December 29, Rizal was transferred to his death cell in Fort Santiago. By 6:30 a.m., Rizal was in Bagong Bayan, or later known as Luneta Park. At 7 a.m. of December 30, 1896, the 35-year-old patriot was shot in the back by a firing squad. Jose Rizal's death was carried out when the command vigo was heard, and Rizal made an effort to face the firing squad, but his bullet-riddled body turned to the right and his face directed to the morning sun. Jose Rizal is still remembered today throughout the Philippines for his brilliance, his courage, his peaceful resistance, and his compassion. Filipino school children study Rizal literary work.